In this lesson, we'll look at the process of doing a cash reconciliation for a workstation. Most stores will run these reconciliations at the start of a workday, at the end of the day, or at a shift change. The goal of the reconciliation is to total the cash in the drawer and compare that total with the amount of cash that should be in the drawer, based on all the cash transactions that have occurred since the last reconciliation. In the Navigator, open the Point of Sale folder, then click on Workstation Cash Reconciliation. The form will open as shown. The station ID will default to the workstation you're currently using, but you can select another workstation if you're doing the reconciliation from another computer. The date and time of the most recent reconciliation is shown next to the station ID. The amount of cash at the time of the previous reconciliation will be shown in the Previous Balance field. The Current Balance field shows how much cash should be in the drawer based on all the cash transactions that have occurred since the previous reconciliation. The Actual Drawer Total field will display how much is currently in the drawer based on the bill and coin counts that you enter. Go through all the contents of the cash drawer, counting the total number for each bill and each coin, and enter those in the appropriate quantity field. The bill denominations listed come from the lookup codes table, where the code type is paper money types, and the coins listed come from the lookup codes table, where the code type is coin types. Watch the setup session on lookup codes for instructions on changing these lists. As you enter the bill and coin quantities, the Actual Drawer Total field will update automatically. The difference between the current balance and the actual drawer total is shown in the Discrepancy field. If the drawer total is less than the current balance, the discrepancy will highlight in pink. If the current balance is higher, the discrepancy will be shown in yellow. And if the two values match exactly, the discrepancy field will turn green. The clerks list at the right side of the form will list all the sales clerks that have been logged onto the workstation since the previous reconciliation. To review a list of cash transactions that were made by a specific clerk, click on the clerk's name and click the Employee Activity Report. The pop-up report will show all the selected employees' cash transactions. If the list contains multiple clerks, you can also click the Staff Activity Report, and it will open the same activity report but with subtotals for each employee. If the amount in the cash drawer cannot be reconciled with the expected amount, you can use the Reconcile Notes field to enter a possible explanation or the steps that were taken to address the discrepancy. When you have finished entering the reconciliation details, click the Reconcile Now button to complete and record the reconciliation. Keep in mind that once you reconcile, the activity report for the current workstation will be cleared. If you would like to browse through past reconciliation records, you can open the data browser for that data by clicking on the Browse Past Reconciliations button.